Reacting to NBA 2K ratings. So we are going to discuss and react to the 2K ratings from 20 all the way up to number 1. Now before I begin, I don't play 2K. I could never get into it. I've tried it a long time ago. It just wasn't for me. However, if you watch this page, you know I'm an NBA fan. So I know basketball. So I'm just going to give my reactions to this, and then you guys can let me know down below if you think the ratings are good or not. So starting off with number 20, we have Ja Morant and Tyrese Haliburton at 19 are tied at a 90. I was going to do just the top 10, but there is a reason I wanted to go all the way to 20. And that is because I guess that's a fair assessment for Ja Morant and Tyrese Haliburton. That's fine. But I want to talk about Victor Wembanyama being 18. Good for Victor Wembanyama, his second year in the league, and he's already over a 90. I may not play 2K, but I know being a 91 is a good rating, especially as a second-year player. Comparatively to someone like Anthony Edwards, who I didn't know this, but I saw in the article, they were talking about the new 2K ratings, and it said that Anthony Edwards was, I don't know, a 77, then an 81, then an 88, something like that. He didn't just get to a 91 in his second year. So the fact that Wemby is that high before he even played another game after his rookie season, that's incredible. Now we have Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, Kyrie, and Kawhi tied for 92. And honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Because, I understand in 2K it's different. Obviously, it's a game. But I don't know if I would rank those 4 players as the same overall. I don't know. That doesn't seem right to me. And I don't know who should be higher or lower or what their rating should actually be. It just, from someone who doesn't play, that, I don't know, it just doesn't seem... could you, when you're doing a ranking, for example, when they rank the top 20 players in the NBA, right? Do we usually see Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving, and Kawhi all right next to each other? Am I just, not... Am I just not getting it? Because I don't know, something just seems weird to me. And I'm not saying it's a bad rating. I'm not saying they're overrated on this game because I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know, those 4 players together, something just looks weird to me. I'm putting myself in the corner just for a second. I'll move back. But just so you can see the rating, we have Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, and Jalen Brunson all tied for 93. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. I know I shout him out every time I talk about him because it's just so amazing. You know, he was a good player in Dallas. He really was. But to go from what he was in Dallas to what he is now, it shows it in the 2K ratings. I guess that's how you know you made it as an NBA player. Jokingly, obviously. But if your rating is a 93, you made it. And I know Jalen Brunson, I may not know what his rating was before. I know for a fact it was not a 93. It might not have even been in the 80s. I don't know. But it definitely was not in the 90s. So shout out to Jalen Brunson. And I do think that's a fair number for him. And funny enough, how I was talking about those 4 players in the last clip, something just looked weird to me. I don't know what looks weird. I really can't describe it. Just something as an outsider looks weird. Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, and Jalen Brunson, I feel like that is fair. Those 3 together having the same rating, that seems accurate to me. So this one, there's no funny feeling. This seems right. All 3 of them are very good players. They have earned their ratings. Oh, I guess I could see right there. It says they went up 5. So I guess Jalen Brunson and Anthony Edwards were both an 88 last season. So they took a 5-point jump. And I guess that's really good in the NBA, or in NBA 2K rather. So congratulations to them. So hold on a second. I gotta go back because I didn't even look at that. I need to see how much these players went up. So Donovan Mitchell stayed the same. Jaylen Brown went up 3. Kyrie went up 2. And Kawhi went down 2. Still something looks funny. Sorry. Just can't get over it. Then we have Anthony Davis at a 94 at number 10. That seems fine to me. Steph Curry at 9 at a 95. Jason Tatum, 96. LeBron, 96. And Kevin Durant, 96. I feel like Steph Curry should be tied with LeBron and Kevin Durant. 95, it's not that 95 is far off. Obviously, it's only 1 behind. But I feel like how I was saying Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, and Jalen Brunson are kind of on the same level in a way. It just makes sense that they're the same, number on here. But to me, Steph Curry is not a tier below LeBron and Kevin Durant and Jason Tatum. So like, I don't understand why he's a point below. Again, I don't play it, so I don't know how the ratings work. So like, it may not exactly be correlated to how your value is in the NBA itself, like somewhat. But I just feel like he should be tied with them. I'm not saying he should be like a 99. I know that's like one of the best ratings you can get. But I'm saying I feel like he should be a 96. Again, that's just me nitpicking because I'm just trying to get my actual reactions. And I don't know, I just feel like he should be tied. It says he went down one. What made him go down one? That's what I'm curious. What was the -1? The fact that his team didn't make the playoffs? Because, is that the reason? I don't know. Because LeBron's team and Kevin Durant's team were out of the playoffs real fast. So I don't know. And now we have the top 5. We have Shea, Giannis, Luka, Embiid, and Jokic. Good for Shea. He went up 4, which, again, I'm assuming that's a very big jump, and that's a good jump. Well, obviously it's a good jump, but I'm assuming that's a big jump. So that means he was a 93 before. So I agree with Shea, moving up a bunch. He was awesome last year. He proved to be this little 97. He proved that. I agree with this. Now Giannis, I'm very confused. Not because he doesn't deserve to be a 97. He obviously does. Giannis is that good. Please do not take what I'm saying by me saying Giannis should be way lower. I am not saying that. But going back to what I said about Steph Curry, how does Giannis go up one when he didn't have... You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how to say it. I'm not saying didn't have a better season because that's like not the right words. But like, again, maybe it's based on some other things that I don't know, which is why I'm giving a reaction. So people are probably going to comment and be like, oh, the 2K ratings are based on this factor and that's why they're up or down. So that's why it's fun, because I have no idea what I'm talking about, at least from the rating standpoint. From the NBA standpoint, I know what I'm talking about. But Giannis unfortunately got injured. His team didn't go anywhere in the playoffs. So I don't understand why he went up one. Like, someone explain this to me because I don't get it. Luka makes sense. Luka had an incredible season. He led the league in scoring. He's always close to that anyway, but he led the league in scoring. He's obviously getting better. He's in his prime, and his team just went to the finals. Embiid went up one. I think that's fair because I do feel like, and I talked about this during the season before Embiid got hurt, he was going to win back-to-back MVPs at that point. The way he was playing was like crazy. Like, it was better than last year when he was the MVP. So I was like, whoa, like he definitely took a step forward, if that's even possible. And then Jokic, he didn't move up, he didn't move down. Well, I don't know if he was #1 last year. He must have been, because these numbers are saying that all these people went up. So he must have been #1 last year as well. So he is still holding that #1 spot at a 98. Now we know Jokic does a lot. I was looking at his dunk rating, that's why I paused for a second. Because I was like, hold on a second. They have little dunk ratings and 3-point ratings over here. And the dunk rating made me laugh because we know that Jokic is so skilled. He has great touch, but like he never dunks. And it's just funny because he's like 7 feet tall and he does not dunk. So that's funny that his dunk rating is a 75 and it's like a yellow color. So I know that means it's not very good. Uh-oh, Giannis's 3-point is a red. Oh no. I want to go over here and see other people's rate. A 36 and a 35. What is that? Oh, that's the dunk rating. Steph Curry and Jalen Brunson got a 36 and a 35 in the dunk rating. That's funny. Okay, I just wanted to look at one more thing. Anthony Edwards and Ja Morant both had the same dunk rating. I just wanted to make sure it was something like that. Because I was like, wait a minute. They both can fly. So they both have a 97. All right, so here's my reactions.